this is showing the new carriages which I've modelled for Trainz, Great Western Railway carriages, and I'm just displaying them on the test, or the little test station of Hollingford. And here it is approaching the station, and as you can see I'm using the Victorian passengers that John Whelan has put onto the download station, which are available, also built-in content in a number of versions of Trainz, particularly in Tame. And there we are, they're opening up and loading up passengers. And I'll just let them load up. Okay. And the carriages, I'll just draw the locomotive forward, the train forward. Just set it going. So this is Royal Sovereign, which is, I forget now who's made that, but it's an absolutely gorgeous locomotive. The first carriage that you see there is a full brake, a four wheel full brake. Let's just move out of the foliage a bit so we can see what we're seeing. There we are. And we'll just let the train come towards us. Move it a bit closer. As if we're grising. So there we are, give it a bit more belly. It's very slowly pulling away. And the first carriage that you can see in the top left there is the full brake, a four wheel full brake. Now I've made this with a number of luggage load points. I'm just going to stop the train rather abruptly. So the first carriage that you can see there is a four wheel, these are all non-clerestory of course, a four wheel full brake with put in a number of luggage load points, and also there is a load point for a guard figure. Now there's none of those in there. And I've also put in attachment points at each end for a lamp, so you can choose which end to have a lamp displayed if you so wish. And it has of course the guard's ducats and guard and luggage labelling on the relevant doors, and it uses the intertwined letters. The intertwined letters, according to the website which I've been following on the livery of these coaches, we use on everything except for the first class, solely first class. So here we have, this is number R1, and it's third class, four-wheel third class, of the type that we used initially on quite important trains, but then were relegated to secondary lines and then branch line working. And so they had quite a large capacity. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that can take 40 passengers. They're obviously very slim passengers in third class. And behind it is the first class carriage, which is fewer compartments, 4 compartments, the same as that 28 30-foot long four wheel, and very similar to the layout of R1. So this is S1, I think it is, first class. And then behind that is S2, which is the second class. I've got this right? Am I reading that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I was reading that wrong. So this is the third class carriage here, and over here is the second class. Yeah. Third and second. Oh, I've got 2 in there. And at the end here is T38, which is a brake third. And I've added the lamp on the end of that, and it carries you can see in there the guard's figure, and there's some luggage loaded in there as well. And altogether now the train comprises a very typical early secondary line or branch line train for the GWR at the end of the 19th century. The first class carriage, just to notice there, has the crest, the lozenge, not the lozenge, the logo there, where this just has the intertwined lettering. So there we are. There's some more carriages. They'll be available on my website. They're not available at the moment, but they will be over the next month or so. And so that means by the end of well, certainly by the end of this month, by the end of September 2018, they'll be available. You'll notice the other variation is that the brake third at the end is a 6-wheeler, whereas these are all 4-wheelers. And these often ended up on after the First World War, and indeed after the Second World War, they were still found on the workmen's trains that were run in the little lines going up into the South Wales coalfield. So they're often used for miners' workmen's trains. So they're a long life, but they're suitable for running on any little Great Western Railway branch line, and certainly would not have been out of place here at Wallingford. So I hope those will be of interest to you, and I hope you download them from my website. I'm not going to put them on the download station. They'll just be available on my website, and the details of the website I've posted several times for the web address. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any queries, please post them. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It's completely free, there's no commitment, and there is no harassing emails or anything like that from me. It's simply to encourage me to produce more of them. So there we are, some Great Western Railway 4 and 6-wheel carriage stock from the end of the 19th century, 1880s period.